Log recording 6:10 in the morning, January 22nd, 2023. The bug war continues. Yeah, when I set a news flash on my news app, had to turn it on, and I'm seeing all this damn crap going on. The only news thing they got right now in the cycle is just the shooting of what happened last night. I'm trying to figure this shit out. Just how many fucking times do we need to get all these damn people slaughtered? For one reason. Some asshole goes in there, decides he wants to make his own bones or something like that, and shoots people and then leaves. They're trying to find out, probably through shell casings, of what type of weapon it is, and then they'll start backtracing on this one. This was insane. This was fucking insane. Right by the dance studio, um, there's a lineup of tents still on the boulevard that vendors used last night for this Chinese New Year. They're celebrating. They're celebrating something very important, and this shit has to happen. Pretty surely they're going to be doing a news conference on this damn thing. It's upsetting as hell. It makes me a little bit more nervous and scared about my own community at this point. I was trying to do a venting on this one in the previous video concerning about this damn shit, but I tell you, there's no safe community. None. People thought we were a safe community. We weren't. We get hit and runs once in a while. Never sold. Tagging's one thing. Theft is a constant, especially out in the west side, not the east side as much. But it could be. For some of them living here a little bit longer, they would tell me that um, they don't like to vandalize all their area over here unless you've got a gang coming in here. A few years ago, we actually had the back wall of our complex tagged up. And it was because the gang just moved into Gateway community, not United, but Gateway. Gateway seems to be having more of the issues over there than United does. At least it was purported to be that way anyway. With a high turnover over Gateway, and it was never safe over there. My brother and I got into Roseman and finally moved into this apartment over here. Long story short, we heard the stories. We've seen so many people coming from Gateway hanging out over here at United. And we were listening to some of the people talking about them. We were hearing that because the management over was switching around, so was the management companies. Gangs are being let in. And the ones who actually were doing all the talking, most of them already left. Maybe there's one or two assholes left in this place. But they moved off. They left. Hightailed it for quote unquote better areas. They kept telling me Bakersfield wasn't any safer, but people moving back over to Bakersfield. I've been through Bakersfield once. I don't know if I could deal with the town, but maybe it's not all that bad. I don't know. All I know is out here in Roseman, they're falling apart. They're falling apart out here, I swear. We do have some We do have some isolated areas in this community that seems to be relatively quiet and nice and not trying to kill people left and right. And then again, we've got other areas over here of assholes of racing cars up and down, being Evil Knievel, or at least being Mario Andretti or Al Unser, just racing their cars up and down. Trailer homes becoming launch ports for fireworks on some occasions. It's starting to get to me. I came from Lancaster. They were already having issues concerning about anything and everything that Los Angeles City and County were dealing with. Antelope Valley's been dealing with it multiple times. Not to mention the heavy homeless population. They have the heavy homeless population. We have a light population over it. It's not zero. We still have a few people camping out in different areas left and right. But it is an area that we're still dealing with. At least I'm still dealing with it. Is this town going to help out or something? I don't know. Town can't even help itself half the time, but they're trying. Got this community resource board. They're trying to get a town council going on. No elected mayor official. Trying to get this place somewhat organized. They had that for years, and they're still trying to work on the damn thing. Scream and yell at the county of Kern, and nothing else happens with these guys. They get different people elected for different councils, and I don't know. Is it safer now? Oh, God, I'm getting tired for this shit. It's bad enough I get tired from my own damn shit going on, but just watching all hell break loose. The morning news right now is just talking about the shooting last night over and over and over again. I tell you, it's just getting to me these days. Sun's coming up shortly, and this is just becoming just nuts right now. Just nuts right now. I switched over to channel 5, 7's still replaying the same damn shit. Different camera angle on KTLA. We get into a new year, and what do we get into? More mass shootings at this point over here. I'm switching over to, I'm switching over to National. I'm going to see whether or not National actually picks this shit up or not. Because if it does, then we're really fucked, aren't we? Oh, try this one. Roe v. Wade when it got overturned. There was going to be the final decision, but the draft of the decision had already been linked months ago. And Supreme Court's still going ape over it. They're doing their own internal investigations, and they still can't find who the son of a bitch leaked the information over to the press. Sir, they're having an issue over that shit. How does that grab you? Doesn't grab me. I'm just seeing the whole world going hell in a handbasket.